Good morning. I'm Bradley Miller, and this is my wife Peggy Miller, and you're watching the Miller Morning Meditation Minutes. See, I got it all out today. Today we're reading and starting off in Mark 8, Jesus feeding 4,000. Mark 8, 1 through 9. Or 10. 10. I missed that last little one. So, what are your thoughts?
That Jesus never sends us away without everything we need to be able to be successful on our journey. The people came and they've been with him, and in his argument with the disciples, argument not like fight back and forth, but the statement he makes to the disciples is that if he sends the people away, if he sends the people away without feeding them first, that they're not going to make it home. They're not going to be successful. So he gives them everything they need to accomplish the next step of their journey. He doesn't give them food for the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
He prepares them for their next step.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where I'm feeling like we are right now. We don't know for the rest of our lives what's going to happen, but we can be assured that God is going to prepare us for the next steps that we need to take. And he's not going to send us forward without the things that we need to be able to manage that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was putting that analogy together and seeing them, and they need fed again, and he's not going to let them go out without being fed. It was just I'm picturing them going out and being like, wow, that man took compassion upon us and wanted to see us. Here he is teaching all of these things, and then he kind of put some...
The rubber to the road, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's all the symbolism between the bread, the physical bread, and the bread of life, and it's all it's the concrete learning still.
Mm-hmm.
That the people that the people are experiencing, so that they have a chance of understanding the abstract or the spiritual component of that.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
And I noticed they have baskets again.
They
travel with baskets.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like us having our car. We got our trunk. We got our
bag.
Yeah.
To carry.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
They would have baskets to carry things. They just...
In none of the pictures, none of the famous artists do they show the disciples hauling big baskets around everywhere they go. But they always seem to have baskets.
This is true. I was looking at a painting there trying to figure out if there's a basket in the painting. I knew there was something, but that's a water vessel, not a basket.
Yes.
So, yes, you are correct.
But anyway, that's a small point.
Mm-hmm. So
I guess the question becomes, then, in an not an abstract, but in a concrete way, how do we, the people that are in front of us, that have needs, how do we have compassion on them, meet their immediate needs so that they can move forward?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those same things that we've been talking about. Who's being set before us, and how do we meet those needs, whether it's a physical need or a spiritual need or just a need to be heard. All those different components. That's why we're here, and why we're the ones who get sent out. I mean, if you stop and think about it, I mean, if God created the world, and I'm saying this hypothetically because people question, well, I don't think God created the world. I think there was a Big Bang. Well, okay. I believe God created the world. I believe it was in 7 days. I believe that all the heavens, all of the things that we discover are just God's gifts, bonuses to us that we can be like, and it should cause awe and wonder to us, and not I have to figure out why this is to explain away God. I don't believe that's what we're supposed to do, but instead to look at these things and to see where God is leading us, and how instead of God just saying, poof, here, everybody knows about me and everybody should follow me. Instead, he puts us in the when we share the gospel, it's as much about changing us as it is trying to change others. Not that we doing something changes them, but by sharing the gospel and ministering to others, it is working inside of us, and we get to see those things, and then other people, through God's nudgings, then see that in us. So those are our thoughts today on beginning of on Mark 8. Read along and ping us back, or if you have any questions, feel free. Follow us on Facebook, right here on YouTube, or go to our website. We're in the process of working on the website, so it's a little sketchy right now. So if you see a placeholder things, know that it's being
Under
worked
construction.
on.
Under construction.
And it may get a full remake before it's all done. So we will catch you on our next Miller Morning Meditation Minutes. Thanks.